going to talk about the human digestive system. Digestion starts when food is taken into the mouth. This is called ingestion. As you chew, you are breaking the food into small pieces as a means of mechanical breakdown. The pieces mix with saliva before you swallow. Saliva is a watery liquid made by the salivary glands. It softens and wets the food in the mouth, and also initially starts chemical digestion through the enzyme present in it. Then the food passes through the esophagus. Muscle contractions in the esophagus help move the food down to the stomach. This process is called peristalsis. Stomach juices are chemicals made by the body that help digest the food. The stomach is made up of muscles that churn and help mix the food and break it into even smaller pieces. The digestive glands in the stomach lining produces acids and enzymes that digest proteins. These digestive juices could in fact harm the stomach. However, a thick mucus layer helps keep this acidic chemical environment from destroying the tissues of the stomach. Digested molecules of food are absorbed through the small intestine. The walls of the small intestine contains many folds that are lined up with tiny finger-like protrusions called villi. These villi are in turn covered with even smaller protrusions called the microvilli. These structures increase the surface area through which nutrients are absorbed. During absorption, these nutrients pass through the walls of the intestine and into the bloodstream, where they get transported to the different parts of the body. The undigested parts of the food, or those that were not absorbed by the body, are eliminated as feces. This process is called elimination or defecation. Carbohydrates are broken down to simple sugars that are absorbed in the small intestines. They are circulated to the different parts of the body as they join the bloodstream. They are used up as sources of energy once they are assimilated by the cells. Those that are circulated into the liver are stored. Proteins are broken down to their component parts, also called amino acids, in the stomach. This process is aided by acids secreted by the cells that make up the walls of the stomach and enzymes that are present in the gastric juice. Like the simple sugars, amino acids are absorbed in the small intestine through the villi, the finger-like structures that line the walls of the small intestines and circulated to the different parts of the body. Those that are circulated into the liver are stored as glycogen. In the case of fats and lipids, their digestion is completed in the small intestine, where bile secreted from the liver disintegrates them into fatty acids and glycerol, particles that are circulated to the rest of the body and stored in the fatty tissues. The food undergoes physical and chemical change as it moves from one part of the gastrointestinal tract to the other. Digestion makes the nutrients found in food available to the different parts of the body for the organism's nourishment and overall wellness. Bromelain, which is present in fresh pineapple juice and bromeliad plants, is used to demonstrate digestion of proteins. Bromelain refers to a group of enzymes from bromeliad plants that break down proteins. They are proteases. Bromelain is found in both fresh pineapple and bromeliad leaf juices. At certain times of the day, you hear your stomach rumbling. This is the sound you hear as the gastric juices are churned in an empty stomach. This indicates that you are already hungry, and it is time for you to eat. The stomach and some glands start to produce gastric juices to prepare your stomach for the food you will eat. These gastric juices provide an acidic environment in the stomach. After swallowing the food, it is turned into a bolus. It enters the esophagus and is moved down into the stomach, where it mixes with gastric juices and acids. Other enzymes such as protease and lipase help break down proteins in the stomach and fats in the small intestine, respectively. Digestion ends in the small intestine, where nutrients are absorbed in the villi and enter the circulatory system. Waste that remain after digestion go to the large intestine, where water is also reabsorbed. This waste, including the water that was not reabsorbed, are temporarily stored in the rectum before they are excreted out of the body through the anus. Digestion in other organisms works similarly. Aside from the human, other organisms have the digestive system. So that is all for today. Bye-bye.